Dire's middle tower be taking fire.
Invisibility. Games.
Dota Plus, they're believers. They're believers.
Oh, it's
in this
Spectre.
upset.
Don't even put it away. All right. Dota Plus and Spectre. There's something going on there.
You're not wrong. Shadow Blade into a Silver Edge going to be completed for Yadro. That will definitely wipe her down to size. Already the rest of he is back and hiding out. Roche is up.
Yeah, definitely what both teams are thinking about at the moment.
Or that's sides. With Yasha done after getting that Radiance, net worth is definitely starting to loom up. They're going to go on into the pit.
Not feeling they have the opportunities here. They're going to scan just to make sure. The Radiant scan, they say, hey, they're doing Roche right now, but I mean, this is one of those situations where obviously the old version of Haunt, or now the Agnum's version of the ultimate is kind of cool. If you don't have 50, you can't do anything, but there's no way they're going into this fight anyway. It's only the first Aegis.
To the Dire.
And it goes on Yadro, who, I mean,
does sort of feel too as if Virtus.pro are pretty content with just farming up on all their heroes. We talked about it a ton in the draft. Very greedy across the board. Yadro comes on in, cleans up those illusions, and now they manage to find him. Look at this, they're ripping him to shreds. Doesn't have God Strength, doesn't have anything. Can they kill him again?
they don't even bother.
Like it. Yeah, they're just happy with that. Aegis gone.
Yeah. Just get rid of it. You know?
Dire's
You got BKB after, you don't want to mess with that. You don't know what kind of follow-up is coming from Collapse, because he does have that Ravage locked and loaded. Excellent. And that vision. Looks like Savage also wants to kind of play around that vision a little bit here too. I don't think they want to necessarily give it up. I mean, Shadow's back in 10 seconds. It just feels endless at this point in the game, right?
Yeah.
You never feel safe in these situations.
Such a scary hero, and getting closer and closer to the Manta being done, that's going to mean that, you know, your Korean or your Dark Willow, as you try and run away, you've still got these illusions following you that are going to take you down, and then into Haunt.
A way out of that overgrowth.
Only 1,000 gold separating the two teams. Spirit, after having lost the Aegis, can't feel too comfortable. It feels like they're wanting to make a big move here. It'll be a tough game for them from this point forward, even though they have this very farmed spend. They can hit away though, that could be their recipe for success.
Gem as well. they've had on the side of Virtus.pro. FNG just helping to clear up a lot of his vision, so they don't see all too much. They have one good ward that they've just placed up ahead of them.
Единственный, кто может меня победить, это я сам.
Or chat.
That sentry is spotting the invisible Sven running around there tier 2.
Okay. Got one out of it.
Radiant's middle
Dodging,
tower be under
Virtus.pro
attack.
heads up to the top side of the map. Large hunt. Not really any global heroes that he can rely upon. Bastion the Spectre. Kind of has to be the one there with the Sunstrike help.
Are they gonna run in and notice the Sage up here? Creep camp's gone.
Tornado, not on the
Dire
mark.
bottom
It's a
tower
little bit
under
late.
attack.
Into some. Skellies are not on the farm, but they're both respawn anyway.
Absolutely on it.
Now the next big upgrade is probably Squadix's Scythe. Try and break up these fights. Of course, there's some insane targets that you could get. You know, maybe you have Vision on Collapse, right? Maybe you break his initiation coming in. Maposhka as well, if he just gets caught on a sentry ward. A quick Scythe, just so we look at a solid setup there from the Overgrowth.
Well, and the real problem, I think, for Spirit is that while Maposhka can pick off hunting, a lot of the heroes most important to pick off, you're not going to be able to. You're going to need that Invoker there potentially.
Look at Kirtish's illusion lane right now.
Yeah.
What a just running it all the way down here behind tier 2. We got entire waves. Yep, don't worry about me.
Finish. Dude, it's devastating. It's just death over and over again for these 4 supports.
It's just weird to expect it to be some like long cooldown or something after, and you look at the hero and you're like, oh, it's back in 20 seconds.
Yeah.
You know, by the time everything cleans up.
You get to this stage against these types of heroes, it really does not feel like it's that many answers. But they do have Aghanim Scepter now done for Invoker, and Cataclysm, that should be enough to get kills on these other guys, barring their ability to escape from it.
Yeah, the setup's pretty nasty. Ravage, Overgrowth, Sense done. There's a good chance you get caught inside multiple sets.
Muerta at least has a 4-staff, but
oh, mid lane, Squadix out. There it is. Oh, no.
Enough to get him. They don't quite. Can't connect. Yadro, that's back away. Notice is going to be there with the stun. Long duration dodge. The tornado, but heals back up.
They can
immediately. Now Collapse there too. Do they have enough to burn him down one time? They will. Everybody grouped together. 4 of them to the side. Notice still way too far forward.
Yeah.
If the Fierce connects, and they will punish that hard. Now that is Aghanim Scepter done on Wraith King, so he's going to live a little longer, but in Spirit, they got what they came for.
Yeah, we're going to have to keep an eye on that one. If you're new to Dota, welcome. This guy gets an Aghanim Scepter, and then when people die, they don't die. They become ghosts, and then they still cast all their spells.
It's very spooky.
Yeah, I mean, it's October.
That's right.
It's kind of on theme.
Coming around. I mean, we did also see there the Yadro Satanic start to become an issue. Mid lane.
Oh, smoke. That got spotted by Obs.
Oh, well played, Maposhka. Nicely done. They have Haunt now, too.
Oh, they do indeed. No notice, though, so...
Collapse got stomped by the Centaur.
Maposhka still scouting. Sees the rotation. Collapse immediately jumps.
Drops the anchor on him. Laurel immediately caught upon. Yadro, too. Heritage thinks about chasing.
Oh, he's
below, taking a lot of damage, continues to haul around, tries to jump away, there's nowhere left to go. In trouble, Heritage, but he's able to back out. Fourth staff keeps him alive. And just like that, they might have gone in too far, but wait a minute, Yaro, the E-Blade, he's still healing back up. FNG is dead, can they look for more? Huerta also in trouble, Notice starts to fall, drops him into the Meteor Hammer. Notice is gonna get burned down to death. Do they have enough to quite kill him off? They're still trying to back away, but the Ag Scepter coming in, Rave King keeping himself alive, but can't do anything. They end up finding 2-1. Team Spirit, they're just team fighting better.
What an absolutely sick play from Yaro. Come back in there with the Satanic. He must have what, 10-15% HP?
Right.
Jumps right back in. Kind of a light panic moment there for a second because he tries to life steal and someone got E-bladed. But he turns to the next target, immediately back up to full HP.
I mean, definitely could have died rapidly if he did not manage to get off those couple of swipes. You can see he's stolen out the majority of this damage.
And it's always scary to get these big, huge carries alongside something like Alacrity too.
Yeah.
Get really out of control. And now 25 seconds until the Roche. They've kind of secured a lot of their position on the map right now from Team Spirit. Unfortunately, we're not able to drop too many wards again here. Run out, plus somebody had been dewarded there from the gem they had for a really long time. I'm guessing that got stolen though, and yeah, maybe?
Gold for me.
Double, well, rather wisdom.
Oh no, they got it.
Okay, they got it back up.
It was saved. Sage has it.
That's 25 for Yadro. God strength damage. Of course, Roche is going to be a minute and a half away as he finishes off the MKB, so no more evasion issues or mischance.
They're immediately up here, just setting and prepping in. Will be a dire Roche. It's 35 minutes now, so there's no doubts about that. Warcry, Yadro moving forward here. They want to see if they can find somebody. Mapochka wants to be scouting up ahead.
Moving.
He does.
Invis, they just dropped that sentry ward down. They see him immediately. Yadro, Currents, they already got the Hex. And now the dead shot, the silence, the chase, that vision, but Currents it. Lotus Orb keeps him alive. Notice gets stunned back on himself. Catches him there with the anchor. Collapse still wants to bring down Notice. The fight off to the side. Can they find any more? He's dropping lower, but they get Notice out of trouble.
They have a scythe coming on Collapse's courier as well. On its way.
Willow, Mira in far. They have great vision though. Ogre Seal Totem looking forward, catches only one with the fear. Now Kiratin shows up, finds Mira immediately onto him. Yadro dies, but the Cataclysm, the damage is almost enough, and it is. Sonic assembles the Aeon Disc, but the stun is going to be there on the three. One of them saved, and now the Hex on to both of them. Connection, the fear starts to fall lower and lower and lower. They're going to throw in all their damage, but it's not enough to take down Yadro. Yadro standing tall, streaming forward, finding another kill. He backs out. Squad X and Kiratin, they got to get out of here. There's only a couple left, and they can down. They connect onto him. Anchor down, leashed up, starting to fall. Kiritich nowhere else to go as the tornado is going to kill him off. Laurel with the triple kill and no buybacks.
Oh, they're slowly whittling down in that fight. It was getting a little bit scary, I gotta say. Kiritich just dodging all over. Roots in there, trying to control up Yadro, but he consistently found the damage. And this time, though, as you can see from the damage numbers, it was time for Laurel to finally show up and try and help out there. Mostly with that Cataclysm, getting a good opportunity to start there. Great assembly from Squad X to manage to survive so long in that.
That was super close.
Yeah. Oh, the murder place was collapsed.
Interesting. I mean, they're hitting it. That Dead in the Water is really showing up and providing a ton of value. And like we said, that Hex there too. You're in a scary position as we'll take another look at it.
This whole fight is just so chaotic. Like, here just comes in at first in the Shadow Step, can't finish off Mira. He just goes to the Realm. Cataclysm absolutely nukes down FNG. Barely survives.
That assemble,
yeah, that was
right before the right click came in.
Squadix barely surviving on that one, and then Kiratis just like dances up on the cliff for a little while.
Yeah.
Jumps over to Mapochka, almost dies to Yadro right here, but there's a root. Nice Atos topped out there for Sage. That's what that was. And then Laurel also almost goes down, just so close.
That Dead in the Water, keeping him leashed and nowhere to go. I mean, the dispersion you can see here too with that shard doing a ton of damage back onto the rest of Team Spirit. They just haven't been able to keep their heroes alive long enough for it to fully work. 12,000 gold lead now as Team Spirit Aegis Cheat Hand have to see how they want to take the fights better. I mean, again, it's been even. The vision has felt slightly into the favor of Team Spirit in that last fight. Dark Willow able to get the ward up on the high ground.
Yeah.
Mira clutch play.
Give the advantage of the Hans at the very least. Well, that will be helpful, but that's only once every 3 minutes. Fights for the Hans, make sure the right one. But now Team Spirit feeling very comfortable, right? Although we've seen rest of this event.
Really, I think that they sort of, the safe version of Dota right now on Team Spirit, don't go too. They have to take crazy fights, but if they come to you like this, it could work. Opochka, he's going to be found. Can they get more? Collapse, notice, right on top of him, starts to fall. Notaro, Hex, do they have any follow-up? Now the Soulbind onto 2, the root, the fear. Already from Squadix. Kiritich is isolated away from the rest of his team. Now he haunts back in. Notice still hasn't died. So keeping him fine. Another really solid dead shot. The burn, the cheese pass over Laurel. Get into him. Shows up for a moment. The one life down. Lift up. Kill.
Alright, you'll take that. And it's only 70 seconds in the race, so not too bad at this point in the game.
Now Lucian's down these. Lanes. Teams